Do it to him. Really do it to him. Really. Hard stick right here, shit. Hard stick. Ooh. Nope.
Leaked sparring and training footage of Gervonta "Tank" Davis has surfaced ahead of his fight with Lamont Roach. Known for his explosive power, precise timing, and highlight reel knockouts, Davis has cemented his status as one of boxing's most electrifying fighters. As fans anticipate his upcoming bout, the leaked footage has only fueled excitement and speculation. Born and raised in Baltimore, Maryland, Davis faced significant challenges growing up in a city plagued by high crime and limited opportunities. Boxing became his refuge at an early age, and under the mentorship of Calvin Ford, a former boxer turned trainer, Davis began carving his path toward greatness.
Tank was the first one in the gym, the last one out the gym. Tank used to sit on the ring like this and watch me train him.
How old is he at this point?
He was like 7, 8.
Okay.
A lot of stuff that I was giving my son was giving it to Tank. So it was a perfect fit. The Tank was like the family, you know what I'm saying? And he used to sit at the table because I had another kid named Ramon Manning. He liked to play with them guns, you know what I'm saying? And when I lost him, I was hurt because that was my first time losing a fighter that you put so much into. Remember, I said, Tank, my money running out. And he just looked at me and said, believe in me, coach. Believe. That's what did it.
When he said that,
it's still,
damn.
I don't hear Tank as Tank as the day. I hear Tank as that little boy. Believe in me, coach. And he came in the gym one day and he said, Coach, I seen it. I said, what you seen? I had all the belts on me. He said, I'm gonna be that dude. That's his history.
Damn, I got goosebumps low-key. That's kind of crazy.
Ford's disciplined training methods and belief in Davis's potential were instrumental in shaping him into the champion he is today. The tough streets of Baltimore instilled in Davis a fighting spirit that shines through in his performances, where his determination and ferocity have earned widespread admiration. Standing at 5 feet 5.5 inches with a 67.5-inch reach, Davis may not be the tallest in his weight class, but his compact frame and explosiveness give him a unique edge. His blend of speed, agility, and raw power makes him a formidable threat in both the lightweight and super featherweight divisions. Nicknamed Tank, for good reason, Davis boasts an impressive knockout ratio. His punches are delivered with precision and immense force, often overwhelming his opponents. While his power is a major weapon, Davis is also a skilled technician. His footwork, head movement, and ability to read opponents reflect a deep understanding of the sport. He thrives when dictating the pace, applying relentless pressure, and capitalizing on his opponent's mistakes with devastating accuracy.
Get off. Right back on you. That's it. Body. Touch his body. Hard stick his body.
In the lead-up to his fight with Lamont Roach, leaked sparring and training footage has generated buzz among boxing enthusiasts. While it's not uncommon for training clips to surface before major bouts, fans and analysts have been closely examining every detail to predict how Davis might approach this matchup. The footage shows Davis displaying improved defensive techniques, including a tighter guard, sharper head movement, and a greater focus on counterpunching. These adjustments could prove crucial against a skilled opponent like Roach. Davis appears to be in peak physical condition, with clips revealing intense cardio workouts, plyometric drills, and demanding sparring sessions. The sparring footage highlights his adaptability. Whether facing taller partners or those mimicking Roach's slick style, Davis shows his ability to adjust mid-fight, a key trait of elite fighters. He is also seen practicing a variety of punches, including his signature uppercuts, powerful body hooks, and sharp jabs. This diverse arsenal will likely be essential in breaking through Roach's defenses.
Wake up. Wake up. Do it to him. Put it on his ass.
Lamont Roach Jr. has earned a reputation as a tough, skillful fighter, making him a credible contender in the boxing world. Known for his technical prowess and resilience, Roach has steadily climbed the ranks, proving his mettle against high-level competition. Standing at 5 feet 7 inches with a 68.5-inch reach, he holds a slight physical advantage over Gervonta Davis, though this fight is more likely to be decided by skill, strategy, and execution than physical attributes alone. Roach's success has been built on his technical proficiency, work rate, and durability. One of his greatest strengths is his sharp fundamentals. A cerebral fighter, Roach excels at maintaining distance and countering effectively. His ability to use angles and set traps makes him a formidable opponent, capable of outboxing many of his peers. Whether it's a perfectly timed jab or a well-placed counterpunch, Roach consistently capitalizes on his opponent's mistakes. His methodical approach allows him to control the rhythm of a fight, dictating tempo and creating openings for clean, accurate shots. Against Davis, whose aggressive, power-heavy style often forces opponents into defensive shells, Roach's technical sharpness could be key, provided he stays disciplined and avoids unnecessary exchanges. Another key attribute is Roach's durability. Throughout his career, he has shown the ability to absorb punishment and remain composed under pressure. Whether facing power punchers or high-volume attackers, Roach has demonstrated resilience and mental toughness. This quality will be crucial against Davis, whose knockout power has overwhelmed many opponents early in fights. Roach's ability to withstand early aggression and stick to his game plan may allow him to take the fight into the later rounds, where his endurance and composure could become decisive advantages.
Tank says that he's going to retire at the end of next year. Do you think he has one foot out the door?
Yeah, for sure. I think that was a mistake for him to say that, especially in front of me. So, I'm going to just take advantage of him and show him why he shouldn't have said that or why he shouldn't be contemplating that.
Alongside his technical skills and durability, Lamont Roach Jr.'s work rate stands out as a major asset. He is a high-volume puncher who uses constant activity to control the pace of his fights. His ability to throw combinations consistently and maintain pressure wears down opponents over time and creates valuable openings. This non-stop work ethic will be crucial against Gervonta Davis, who is most dangerous when he can control the tempo. If Roach can keep Davis on the back foot and limit his opportunities to land power shots, he may be able to test Davis's stamina and adaptability. Still, Roach has clear vulnerabilities. His biggest weakness is his susceptibility to powerful punchers. Though defensively sound, he has at times struggled against opponents with serious knockout power. Facing a finisher like Davis, even one perfectly timed punch could change the momentum of the fight. Another limitation is Roach's lack of one-punch knockout power. He relies on accuracy and volume to wear down opponents, which has served him well in many bouts. However, that may not be enough to slow down someone like Davis, who often walks through lighter punches to impose his style. In the end, Roach's chances hinge on how effectively he can play to his strengths while minimizing his weaknesses. His technical sharpness, resilience, and high work rate could pose problems for Davis, but his vulnerability to heavy shots and absence of knockout power are serious hurdles. This fight will be a defining test of whether Roach's skill and strategy can overcome Davis's physical power and finishing ability. While minimizing Roach's strengths, one of the most critical tactics for Gervonta Davis will be his ability to cut off the ring. Roach is a mobile fighter who uses footwork and angles to maintain distance and avoid direct exchanges. To counter this, Davis must close off Roach's escape routes by positioning himself strategically to limit movement and force Roach into corners or along the ropes. By cutting off the ring effectively, Davis can create opportunities to land his powerful punches and prevent Roach from fighting at a comfortable range. The boxing community is buzzing with anticipation over the potential clash between Gervonta "Tank" Davis and Lamont Roach Jr. Fans and analysts are actively debating the fight's outcome, with opinions split on how their contrasting styles will play out. The recent release of Davis's training footage has only added to the excitement. The video offers a glimpse into Davis's intense preparation, highlighting his focus, conditioning, and tactical drills, reinforcing his reputation as a top-tier fighter dedicated to staying dominant. Media coverage has further fueled the hype, with various outlets spotlighting statements from both fighters and providing updates from their training camps. Davis has remained confident, pointing to his knockout power and adaptability as major advantages, while Roach has emphasized his technical ability and relentless work ethic. These opposing perspectives have deepened the narrative, setting the stage for a high-stakes showdown between two fighters eager to prove themselves at the highest level.
Me and Tank, it's the biggest fight in the world.
Yeah.
Like, it's gonna be the biggest boxing fight in the world when it happens. I can see it happening not too far in the future.
Really?
I can see it happening. I don't think, like, I think Tank will sign that contract.
Dang.
And I'm going to sign a contract too, so it's
then
like,
you're gonna get it on.
Yeah.
Shakur Stevenson has warned Gervonta "Tank" Davis against pursuing a fight with Lamont Roach, citing the potential risks involved. Stevenson, who understands Davis's fighting style well, describes him as a highly strategic and calculated boxer who carefully selects his opponents. According to Stevenson, Tank's matchmaking is deliberate. He targets fighters whose styles complement his own strengths, giving him a clear advantage in the ring. This calculated approach has been instrumental in maintaining Davis's undefeated record and continued success. While Stevenson acknowledges Davis's immense talent, he believes Roach could present a unique challenge, one that tests Tank in ways he hasn't been tested before. He suggests that deviating from his usual strategy by taking on Roach might not be the smartest move, advising Davis to stick to what has worked for him, choosing opponents that fit his fighting style. By doing so, Stevenson argues, Davis can continue his reign as one of the sport's most dominant lightweights. Meanwhile, Davis has acknowledged Stevenson's abilities, recognizing him as a quick and talented boxer. However, when asked if a potential fight between them would be exciting, Davis seemed less than enthusiastic. He hinted that the fight would happen when the time is right, but his lack of excitement suggests he's not convinced it would be a thrilling, action-packed bout. His comment, "Everyone will know when it happens," reflects hesitation, possibly about the fight's entertainment value or timing. Floyd Schofield, another rising name in the lightweight division, also weighed in on Davis's upcoming bout with Roach. Schofield urged Davis to stay focused solely on the fight ahead, warning against distractions from social media or personal matters that could derail his preparation. He emphasized that for a high-stakes matchup like this, Davis must be mentally and physically locked in. Schofield believes that success lies in studying an opponent's strengths and weaknesses, refining technique, and maintaining complete mental focus. According to him, any lapse in concentration could compromise Davis's readiness and ultimately his performance in the ring.
Fight with Gervonta. We don't know if that's happening 100% December or January, but how do you see that fight going? Do you feel confident giving a prediction on someone else's fight as opposed to your own?
Me personally, no, because I don't know what Lamont Roach and his team are working on. I don't want to, down the man, because who knows, maybe he might shock the world. It's not on us to decide. I mean, boxing is a one-shot sport. Anything can happen. Nobody's invincible from getting knocked out. So, I mean, Tank better stay off Twitter. He better worry about his opponent. So, that's all I got to say. But in my opinion, Tank should win, but you never know.
A body attack will be a key part of Gervonta Davis's strategy against Lamont Roach. Roach's endurance and mobility are two of his biggest strengths, and targeting the body early can gradually wear him down and reduce his movement. Well-placed hooks and straight shots to the midsection can sap Roach's energy, making it harder for him to maintain his high-volume punching style. Additionally, a sustained assault to the body can open up opportunities for Davis to land powerful shots to the head later in the fight, increasing his chances of scoring a knockout or earning a clear decision. Patience and timing will also be crucial for Davis. Roach's technical style requires composure and discipline. Rushing in for an early knockout could leave Davis exposed to counters. Fortunately, Davis has shown in past fights that he possesses the patience to wait for the perfect moment, often biding his time until an opponent makes a critical mistake. Against a fighter like Roach, who is skilled at setting traps and countering, Davis must rely on calculated aggression rather than reckless pressure. Staying composed will allow him to gradually break Roach down without taking unnecessary risks. Equally important will be Davis's adaptability. Throughout his career, he has demonstrated the ability to adjust his strategy based on the dynamics of a fight. Whether facing an aggressive brawler or a slick technician, Davis has consistently shown the versatility to make mid-fight changes and capitalize on his opponent's weaknesses. Against Roach, this adaptability will be vital. Roach is known for altering his approach depending on how a fight unfolds. If he tries to outbox Davis from a distance or increase the pace with high-volume combinations, Davis must be ready to respond with smart pressure, sharp counters, and relentless combinations. This ability to shift tactics will be essential to neutralizing Roach's strengths and securing victory.
You know, when they start talking, when the people who I fight, when they start talking, that's when y'all get dumb. I'm gonna beat his ass.
He can't do shit. Wait,
for real. So y'all better be quiet.
I don't give a fuck if y'all was quiet. If y'all was loud.
He got the whole hood over there. Like twisted up. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
Y'all can do whatever y'all want. My mother, he can't stop nothing over here.
None of that.
Not at all.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna fuck him up.
Not at all. Never. Nothing's gonna get fucked up over here. What do I look like getting fucked up?
Okay.
That shit.
Okay.
That shit ain't never gonna stop nothing over here.
And he gonna pay for it. I guarantee he pay for it. I guarantee it.
Calm down. Calm down, brother.
Come to the fight. Come to the fight.
They probably gonna get you fucked up.
Nigga, come to the fight, nigga.
Look, fool. Hey, fool. This me and you, fool.
Come to the fight.
This me and you, fool.
Tank.
This me and you, fool.
Yeah.
Don't worry about them. They might get you dead. They gonna trick you off the spot. They gonna trick you off the spot, fool. Don't worry about them.
Training under Calvin Ford has been instrumental in shaping Gervonta Davis into one of boxing's most formidable fighters. Ford, a seasoned trainer with deep expertise in the sport, has worked with Davis since the earliest stages of his career, guiding him in both physical conditioning and the mental and strategic dimensions of boxing. His emphasis on discipline has been a key factor in Davis's rise, helping him stay focused and dedicated throughout training camps and instilling the work ethic required to compete at the sport's highest levels. Another cornerstone of their partnership is Ford's strategic planning. Every opponent brings different challenges, and Ford crafts game plans specifically designed to exploit their weaknesses and counter their strengths. He thoroughly studies opponents' tendencies and devises strategies that allow Davis to adapt and take control in the ring. This meticulous preparation is reflected in Davis's ability to make in-fight adjustments, whether facing a pressure-heavy brawler or a slick defensive technician. Ford's approach ensures that Davis enters each bout not only in peak physical condition, but also mentally sharp and fully prepared to execute complex strategies under pressure.
Tank, when you first met Calvin, the first time you met him, what do you remember at age 7?
When I met him, I think he brushed me off because he had a fight on. He had a fight on right there. I think he brushed me off.
He was a baby.
I was a baby.
He was a baby. No, but guess what? When he got around him, how did that treat you?
Yeah.
He used to be in the gym, and man, I still hear screaming voice in my head.
In early January 2024, reports emerged that Calvin Ford had been arrested on charges of assault with a deadly weapon in Nevada. According to TalkSport, Ford was taken into custody by Baltimore police and was awaiting transfer to Nevada to face the charges. Following the news, Gervonta "Tank" Davis announced a professional separation from his longtime trainer. While expressing respect for Ford and acknowledging his impact, Davis emphasized the importance of prioritizing his career and personal growth during this time. "I've always respected Calvin and what he's done for my career, but at the end of the day, I have to do what's best for me and my team," Davis stated. The split marks a major turning point in Davis's career. Although the full impact of the separation is yet to unfold, Davis has expressed confidence in his ability to maintain his momentum in the ring. He remains focused on his upcoming fights and committed to sustaining his position as one of boxing's elite competitors. This professional break signals the end of a significant chapter for both Davis and Ford. As Davis moves forward, Ford's mentorship will remain an important part of his legacy. The boxing community will be watching closely to see how this development shapes Davis's future performances and overall trajectory.
I gotta ask you, I know a guy that you always said we gave him that star. I know you want to take it away. He got upset. His thoughts on Pitbull Raya. What's your thoughts on that one? It still could be made. I think it's still marketable. Because some people say that Pitbull won. They saying that it was a robbery.
No, the guy clearly beat Pitbull. Pitbull knows it. Man, it took a little bit fire out of it. You know what I'm saying? You know, again, Pitbull had a nice little run doing what he's doing, you know. So right now we just figure it out. Who's next?
Do it add to the fire that Tank might go up and get the 140 strap against Raya?
Like I said, anything is possible.
The leaked footage of Davis's training reflects his rigorous and comprehensive preparation. Beyond physical drills like strength and conditioning, Davis is seen focusing on tactical elements such as positioning, footwork, and counterpunching. These exercises are designed to simulate real fight scenarios, sharpening his reactions and decision-making in the ring. The footage also showcases the intense sparring sessions that have long been a staple of Calvin Ford's training philosophy. These sessions mimic the pressure and unpredictability of real bouts, helping Davis refine his timing, accuracy, and adaptability against different fighting styles. Mental preparation is another key component of Ford's approach. He places strong emphasis on staying calm and composed, especially in high-pressure situations. This mental resilience has become a defining trait in Davis's performances, enabling him to remain focused and poised even during challenging moments in the ring. Ford's guidance ensures that Davis channels his aggression strategically, balancing his powerful offense with smart defense and calculated risk-taking. In essence, training under Calvin Ford gave Davis a strong foundation built on discipline, strategy, and mental toughness.
Gucci making him mad.
Just walk to your left. Walk to your left. Walk to your left. To your left. Walk to your left.
Come on, Gucci.
The leaked footage not only highlights the physical intensity of Gervonta Davis's training, but also emphasizes the meticulous planning and strategic depth that define his camp. This blend of physical and mental preparation ensures that Davis enters the ring as a complete fighter, capable of adapting to any challenge and continuing his reign as one of boxing's most dynamic and dominant stars. The footage has generated significant excitement and debate among fans and analysts alike. While some see it as a clear sign of Davis's readiness, others caution against drawing conclusions from selective clips. Regardless, the buzz surrounding this fight reflects Davis's status as a major attraction in the sport. Davis's upcoming bout with Lamont Roach promises to be a compelling clash of power versus precision, explosiveness against technical mastery. Although Davis enters as the favorite, Roach has the skills to pose a serious threat. The outcome will ultimately hinge on each fighter's ability to execute their strategy and adapt to the other's strengths. As anticipation builds ahead of the official announcement and fight night, one thing remains certain. Gervonta "Tank" Davis continues to be one of boxing's most thrilling stars. Whether through leaked training footage or dominant in-ring performances, he consistently captures attention and strengthens his legacy as a true champion.
Tank Davis, he was a young kid, came up to me when he was a kid, wanted an autograph. I signed his phone for him and told him You'll be world champion someday, and I'll be your promoter. Years later, he was working with some people from our team because our team is huge. We got guys in DC, Baltimore, Philly, New York, all around. He won a few fights. I think he was like 8 or 9-0. I told him, in under 24 months, you'll be world champion. Made the right moves, put him in the right position. He's a multi-millionaire now.
Absolutely.
He was a kid that couldn't even buy a bus ticket. Now he's a multi-millionaire.
What do you think about Shakur Stevenson's warning to Gervonta "Tank" Davis regarding a potential fight with Lamont Roach? Do you agree that Tank should stick to his strategy of carefully selecting opponents? Or do you believe he should take on Roach and prove himself against a technically skilled contender? Share your thoughts in the comments below.